Good morning, everyone. Today we'll see the test on hardened concrete. Myself, Dr. J. Sagarban, Department of Civil Engineering, Rogani College of Engineering and Technology. Testing of hardened concrete plays an important role in controlling and confirming the quality of cement concrete work. Systematic testing of raw material, fresh concrete and hardened concrete are the part of quality control program of the given concrete, which help to achieve the higher efficiency of the material used and greater assurance of performance of the concrete with regard to both strength and durability. The test method should be simple, direct, and convenient to apply. One of the purpose of testing hardened concrete is to confirm that the concrete used at the site has developed and recovered. The hardening of the concrete takes time, on which one will not come to know the actual strength of the concrete for the some time. Strength of concrete is we don't know the earlier period. It can be predicted after 28 days strength. But most then concrete material are used and careful step to be taken at the early stage of work. Concrete normally gives the required strength. Test also have a differing effect on those responsible for the construction work. Here we have there are two types of tests. One is distracted test, another one is a non-distracted test. So under distracted test we have compressive strength test, split tensile test, flexural strength test. For a non-distracted testing, we have rebound hammer test, surface hardness test, ultrasonic pulse velocity test, rebar locator test, carbonation test, and age of concrete test. Compression test. Compression test is the most common test conducted on hardened concrete. Partially because it is an easy to perform, and partially because most of the desirable characteristic property of the concrete are qualitatively related to the compressive strength. Compressive strength having a standard specification mold based on we have to determine the 28 days cube strength. Then split tensile strength we have to determine by using making a cube cylinder specimen. From the cylinder specimen, we have to find out the tensile strength of the given concrete specimen. Flexural strength also we know the relatively strong in compression concrete is and weak in tension. Reinforced concrete member a little depends it based on the tensile strength of the concrete. Since the steel reinforcement bar are provided to resist all tensile forces. However, tensile stresses are likely to develop concrete due to the drying stringage. Rusting of steel reinforcement temperature gradient and many other reasons. Therefore, the knowledge of tensile strength is concrete is important. We have the develop a flexural specimen. It will be measured in the flexural testing machine. We determine the flexural strength of the given hardened concrete. Apart from we have the non-destructive test like rebound hammer test, surface hardness test, ultrasonic pulse velocity test, rebar locator test. These are the other NDT test is used to determine the concrete hard concrete properties. Like it is a non-destructive test have been used in the last 4 decades. In this period, the development has taken place to such an extent. It is now considered as a powerful method for evaluating existing concrete structure with regard to the strength and durability, apart from the assessment and control of the quality of hardened concrete. In certain cases, the investigation of crack depth, micro crack, and propagation or deterioration are also studied by this method. Though the non-destructive testing method are relatively simple to perform, the analysis and interpretation of result is not easy to develop. Therefore, special knowledge is required to analyze the hardened property of concrete in the non-destructive methods of testing. The specimen are not loaded to the failure and such as the strength interfere or esteem cannot be expected to yield absolute value of the strength. This method therefore attempt to measure some other property of concrete from which an estimated of its strength, durability and elastic parameter are obtained. Some such property of concrete are hardened, resistant to penetration of that project titles, rebound numbers, resonant frequency. Like we have to determine this using the some of the non-destructive testing machine. Some of the limitation for non-destructive, it is we can't destroy the specimen to determine that we didn't know the exact internal structure availability. So these are some of the disadvantage are for making a non-destructive testing. So these are the two tests to for done for a hardened concrete to find their property and their strength values. Thank you so much.